Hello, and once again, welcome back to my channel. Thinking of buying a used budget car? Don't make these costly mistakes. In this video, I'll show you the biggest blunders people make when purchasing a used car and how to avoid getting scammed. Stay tuned to save thousands on repairs and headaches. Buying a used budget car comes with risks, and many buyers make costly mistakes. In this video, I've added real-world examples for each point to show how these mistakes happen and what you can learn from them. For going in details, please hit the subscribe button to support the channel and share, comment if you like the video. John bought a 2012 Honda Civic that looked perfect. A week later, he noticed an oil puddle under the car. A mechanic found a major engine oil leak, costing him $800 in repairs. Had he checked under the car before buying, he would have noticed the leak. Lesson: always inspect the car for leaks, rust, and mechanical issues before purchasing. Sarah found a great deal on a used Ford Focus. She skipped getting a vehicle history report and later discovered the car was in a major accident and had a rebuilt title. The resale value was half of what she expected. Lesson: always get a vehicle history report, like Carfax or AutoCheck, to check for accidents, previous owners, and title status. Mike bought a cheap Toyota Camry without test driving it. A few days later, he realized the transmission was slipping and repairs cost $1,500. If he had taken a proper test drive, he would have noticed the issue. Lesson: always test drive the car for at least 15 to 30 minutes under different conditions to detect hidden problems. Emily bought a Nissan Altima from a private seller who gave her a handwritten receipt. Later, she found out the car still had an active loan and the bank repossessed it. The lesson here is, always check the title, make sure there are no loans on the car, and ensure the seller's name matches the registration. Jake saw a 2015 Mazda 3 listed at a great price. The seller pressured him, saying, "I have another buyer coming in 30 minutes." Panicked, Jake bought the car without negotiating. A week later, he found the same model selling for $1,500 less at another dealership. The lesson here is, never rush into a purchase. Compare prices and negotiate before making a decision. Lisa bought a used BMW 3 Series because it was cheaper than a Toyota Corolla. A month later, she needed a simple brake job, which cost her $800, double what a Corolla's repairs would have been. Lesson: consider long-term maintenance, insurance, and fuel costs before choosing a car. Tom found a 2014 Hyundai Elantra at a very low price from an online seller. The seller refused to meet at his house and only accepted cash. A week later, Tom found out the car was stolen and the police confiscated it. Lesson: always verify the seller's identity, check legal documents, and avoid deals that seem too good to be true. Ryan bought a car and forgot to transfer the registration immediately. 2 months later, he received a fine for a traffic violation that happened after he sold it. The car was still in his name. Lesson: always transfer ownership immediately to avoid future legal trouble. Inspect thoroughly, check everything, even minor details. Verify history. Get a car history report to avoid surprises. Test drive properly. Drive under different conditions before deciding. Check documents. Make sure all paperwork is clean and legal. Don't rush to take your time. Compare options and negotiate. Are you currently looking for a used car? If so, what model are you considering?